So this is an American goldfinch. It's the male, and it's distinguished from the female by the fact that it has the bright yellow body plumage and head plumage, and then the jet black on the wings and the tail, and that cap on the forehead. So this is the male American goldfinch. So this is the male red-winged blackbird. You can see where it gets its name, all black bird with these bright red patches on the wrists and the yellow border. So male red-winged blackbird. A bird everybody knows, the American robin. Can't tell males from females, so this is unknown sex. The American robin. Another pretty familiar bird for everybody. This is the northern cardinal, and this is the male. He's got the bright red plumage all over and the dark black mask, which the female doesn't have, and her plumage is also not this bright red. This is a real common bird in our cities. This is the house sparrow. This is the male house sparrow. It looks very different from the female. It has the black bib and the rusty patch on the back of the head and the back. So the male house sparrow. This is another common bird in our neighborhoods. This is the common grackle. It's another kind of blackbird related to the red-winged blackbird. This is the male. It's got the real glossy plumage with all the iridescence that the female doesn't have. This is a common feeder bird, the black-capped chickadee. We can't sex this by looking at it. Males and females look the same. But these come to our feeders all winter long. In the summertime they switch over to bugs so much, so they're not big feeder birds then. Black-capped chickadee. This is one of our common warblers, the common yellowthroat. You find these primarily in wetlands, so where you've got cattail marshes and things like that. This is the male. The female doesn't have the black mask and the gray eyebrow, and also her yellow isn't as bright. This is the white-throated sparrow. This is not, can't tell if this is a male or a female by their plumage. They both look the same. There are two color morphs though, one that has this really bright white chin and the bright yellow in front of the eyes. There's another morph that's much more drab, but it doesn't indicate sex. It's just two color morphs of the same bird. So this is the female red-winged blackbird. Looks very different from that male. Doesn't have the all black plumage. She looks very sparrow-like to a lot of people, very streaky. She's got a little bit of rusty red on the shoulder, like the red-winged blackbird, like the male rather. But this is the female red-winged blackbird. This is the brown thrasher. He's a pretty big bird. He's got a very long tail, like most thrashers. It's related to the mockingbird and the catbird. So these guys mimic other birds' songs. And so their songs are made up of imitations of other birds. Another warbler, this is the palm warbler. This is a bird that breeds way up in Canada. We only see these during migration down in places like Pennsylvania and Michigan. But they come through in large numbers real early in the spring. They're one of the first migrants to come back of the warblers. So palm warbler, and that is probably a male, but you can't be 100% sure because the females can be very bright like this individual. This is another warbler, the northern water thrush. Unlike a lot of our warblers, this doesn't have a lot of bright color to it, so it is very drab in terms of the back color, but then it's got this bright eyeline and also the dark streaking on the very bright breast and belly. Males and females look the same, so this is an unknown sex. Northern water thrush. This is another bird that tends to breed further north. We tend to only see these during migration, sometimes in the wintertime. This is a ruby-crowned kinglet. This is the female. The male looks the same except that on the very top of the head it would have a bright red patch of crown feathers, which this bird doesn't have. So this is the female ruby-crowned kinglet, one of the smallest birds we're going to catch. This is another warbler, the yellow warbler. This bird is the male. The female is relatively similar, not quite as bright, particularly on the forehead, and she doesn't have the orangish reddish streaks on the breast and sides that the male has. This is the male yellow warbler. Another female, this is the female cardinal. You can see compared to the male that we saw, she doesn't have the bright red body plumage. You can see red in the wings and tail, and she also doesn't have the black mask. So female northern cardinal. This is the female American goldfinch. So again, like the male, she's got the dark wings and tail, but not jet black like the male. And then her body plumage and head plumage has yellowish color to it, but it's not the bright, bright yellow that the male has. And she doesn't have that black cap on her forehead that the male has. So female American goldfinch. This is another sparrow. This is called a swamp sparrow. It's a bird that nests in marshes, as its name would imply. And like most sparrows, it's lots of streaking, lots of browns and tans and blacks and grays. And this is the swamp sparrow. Can't tell males from females. They both look the same.